Hello, Shakmaku. Welcome back to another episode of Hachi with Us. Episode number 5. 5,
baby girl. 5.
Okay. All right.
We on a roll.
Oh,
yeah.
We're on a roll. Episode number 5.
Yes.
I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far.
Honestly, we want to say a big thank you and shout out to everybody that's been supporting us. We see you.
We love you.
Y'all are loyal.
Especially all the new followers.
I know, we're shy.
But yeah, I love it. I love the support.
Yeah, we see you guys. We see you in the comments.
We see the engagement. Yeah. This is also very new to us, so
we're appreciating it. We're still sticking to it.
Yeah. And we're trusting the process. And yeah, here we go. Episode number 5.
I feel like there should be like a theme song there.
I know.
And then
we need to spice up our episodes a little. We'll
get it a little like more fun.
Yeah.
Get you hooked in.
Yeah. Fun things to come.
For sure. We're going to start with the word of the day.
What's our word of the day?
So, since we're all like Iraqi and,
Yeah.
The word of the day is shakumaku.
Shakumaku.
Yeah.
That's a really good word to start with.
Right? I thought so.
It's very Iraqi.
It's very Iraqi.
It's also very known to all the other Arabs that's the Iraqi word.
And it just can come off across in so many different ways.
However, I don't use it as much.
Shakumaku.
It's not really in my vocabulary.
I feel like speaking to people face to face, you wouldn't really say it. Unless you're talking to a group of Iraqis and you're trying to be all
No, even that. If I saw a group of Iraqis, I'd be like, hey, shakumaku.
Yeah, I guess not.
No, when would you use it? Would you use it when you see your friend? Hello, shakumaku. Shakumaku. Yeah, so there's different tones of shakumakus.
Exactly. We'll get back into that later.
Or we can do it now. Why are we?
Okay, why are we putting it to the side? Yeah, no, that's true. Okay, let's bring it back.
Yeah. So it is a very Iraqi word. It's also the Lebanese, the Syrians are hey.
Yeah, they're trying to be all Iraqi, trying to say it to show that they're supportive.
Yeah. How would you use it in a sentence? Put shakumaku in a sentence, Zina.
I mean, it would technically
it could be with sass. It could be with a little or let me guess what I don't know. Put it.
Well, since we're in the content video producing, I would just say it as a starting off. Hello, welcome, shakumaku.
How I would use shakumaku in a sentence would be let's say my group of friends are being sneaky, or I don't know, I'm trying to find something trying to be cute and girls, shakumaku.
Yeah, that's cute.
What are you doing? Shakumaku,
Yeah, that's cute.
It's a nice word.
It is nice.
It's our word.
There was, did you guys know there was a burger joint in Jumeirah called shakumaku
and
years
it stood
ago.
out because hello, shakumaku. I was what? That's
it was
Iraqi
good too.
Yeah.
I don't know why they discontinued.
And guess what? Because of the name, we went and tried it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Hello. How can we pass shakumaku and not try it? But where did that go? So that was our word of the day.
Yeah.
We'll come up with more Iraqi words every episode.
Yeah, they get weird.
They get spicy.
Yeah, just don't judge us, okay? Iraqis and their words, it's fun, and that's why we're adding a new segment for the it has to be.
And it's funny and it sounds fun.
Yeah, it's just you wouldn't even know that these words existed.
Yeah, you'd be like, what? What kind of language is that? Chocolumba?
Chakuch?
What? Kantor? So yeah. We'll bring it back every
It's the Iraqi in us. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love being Iraqi.
Yeah.
I wonder sometimes, if I had a choice to pick another ethnicity, okay. There's, the Colombianas and all that.
But you know what?
But sticking to the Middle East,
we have the looks.
We do.
The whole Latina and Arab is very similar.
Especially Iraqi craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same, but different.
They call Latinas crazy. It's like, have you met an Iraqi girl before? Or man, y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
Iraqis? Just harsh, you know?
And like when...
Sorry.
See, like if like maybe like Lebanese was swearing at me, like I'd be like,
oh.
But if it was Iraqi, I'd be like, oh.
Actually, no, the Lebanese have quite a gutter mouth. I don't know. It's all in the...
You're right. You're right.
I want to say it, but I can't.
Trying to be PG, keeping the PG up in here. But still, Iraqi swear words are very... they're mean.
You know what it is for me that it's the heartbreaking songs.
Oh yeah,
like holy,
like film Hindi.
No, like honestly, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like who hurt you?
Oh wow,
who hurt you? Yeah,
you know what? Let's see if we can find a
line and just say
and then just put it.
Oh, what's that one line from my favorite song? How did it go? لا صدقها يا قوية. No, not that one. هاي معقولة.
Oh.
There's another one where it's like خشمها عالي ومكسور or something.
Oh, raw.
انقلبت عليا. المهم, anyways, we move on because I can't think of it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Iraqi songs are very harsh.
Yes.
And they're very
deep and very...
and like they stab.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to hear it.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it hits the right wounds.
Yeah. I get traumatized from, our parents using those words. It hurts. Yeah. Yeah, so Iraqis are quite
we're fun. Yeah. We're wild.
Wild, fun.
But yeah, so what I was initially saying...
bring it back,
was that if I could still choose to be any ethnicity... Oh, I'm sorry, Palestine, always. Should I just tell them my people? Listen, I am Palestinian.
Filistini. It always
100%.
It has always been Demna Filistini. Since we were younger. Like, now that I think about it, now with everything going on, like we have always, since we were younger, been protesting and
so
no, Demna Filistini. Filistini till I die.
Oh, without question. Yeah. Like not even...
Like sometimes people like ask me like, are you Filistini? I'm like, no, just, because like on my phone, like in my car.
Everything.
Shirts, like always,
Yeah, I love it.
So they're like, Filistini? I'm like, no, Iraqi, but dammi Filistini.
Yeah.
But then that's another thing. Iraqis and Filistiniin are just...
To be fair... Wow, see, again, Iraqis, we just get along with everybody.
We do. Does anyone hate us?
Oh, yeah. Let's...
Okay. Never mind.
We gonna back up real quick.
Just so we don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
But overall, we're quite respected amongst majority.
When you're trying to find the right words without
offending anyone. Offending. Oh, so funny. Funny. No, wow. I think that's the only country that may be like,
yeah,
we hate
2
you.
Actually.
We hate y'all.
3 actually.
Yeah. No, that's the one I was thinking of.
We're not gonna tell you,
but if you know, you know.
If you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're going to start with our first segment.
Fitness. What drives you to your... Like,
to
what's
keep
the
going?
Drive? Yeah, who hurt you?
My mental health.
Well done.
My mental health is what drives me. No, really, like, in general, like, that's... I go to the gym as a therapy session, and it helps and it works, and so that's what drives me, because if I don't go to the gym, then I may like get demotivated. And that's the thing with the gym is you have to stay consistent. It's so easy to just be like, oh, I'll take a day off today. Like, I'm sore.
Because one day, then 2 days.
And then you're like, my gym buddy's not going today. That's what I did last time. Like, she's not going. I don't feel like, but you can't do that.
Also,
easy to
because it
fall.
takes so hard and so long to get into
the routine,
and being disciplined enough to stick to it.
Yeah, listen, it is very hard to start, especially if you haven't been used to going to the gym and being fit. It's hard. It's hard
Some
to start.
people disagree. Some people don't like the gym.
Some people don't like the gym. They don't like it. They hate it.
Yeah.
But then you can do so many other things, go for a walk or,
But there's
just keep moving.
Something different about lifting weights, I feel.
Well, yeah, it's either you choose Pilates Princess, yoga, muscle mommy. That's what we chose. We chose that life. We chose
do you are you addicted? That's
so
my favorite word. Yeah.
I'm
addicted to it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Yeah, no, I like it, especially CrossFit. It just
it's crazy.
I don't know, the power, the strength, and you surprise yourself every time. Every week you're working on a certain thing. For example, my weakest thing is snatches, snatch, squat. I can't, it's the balance but as I'm practicing and going and sometimes adding weights, I'm like, dang, wow.
Okay.
So
setting a new PR every time. Yeah,
you surprise you. That's what motivates me when you ask me honestly, that's what motivates me. Obviously seeing the results and seeing that I'm getting stronger. I'm like, oh, I tell myself I can't, today I'm going to do this weight. Last week I did this, I'm going to add more this week. So yeah, I think that's what motivates me is seeing the results, seeing how strong I'm getting. Is powerful. Yeah, I love it.
It's powerful. It's powerful for sure. And it definitely helps you in other areas in life. If you just basically killed yourself in the gym, how are you going to walk out of there and be like, oh, I'm just going to be negative or I'm going to go
100%
start problems. It doesn't work like that.
Exactly. No, I feel like I have become stronger mentally and emotionally because of the gym. I used to be so emotional. And I still am. I'm very emotional and sensitive.
It's always going to be.
But before, if I'm going through something, I would stay home and I wouldn't go to the gym. I would, be in that depressive mode. Yeah.
Why do you feel like that you would turn off like that? Why?
Before, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I just didn't have I don't know. And everything plays a role too, the way you eat, your routine, you're not sleeping good. It's not going to give you that energy to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So I don't know, before, I've always been into fitness and always
football,
been into fitness.
We'll get back into that after.
Yeah, football. So it's not I don't feel like I hate going to the gym. I love it. I've always done it.
Yeah, very adventurous, hiking, biking, running.
I'm always
mashallah,
down to do, always down. Tell me fitness or a sport, I'm down. Take me, I'll go. But I don't know, before, obviously you go through life things, relationships, work problems, friends, and sometimes it takes a toll and sometimes it's bigger problems than others. So before I guess the way that I was used to dealing with stress and problems is by just crying it out and staying in bed for days, sleeping and eating and not eating and, until I'm okay and I'm over it. Okay, now I'm going to start going to the gym. However, now that I'm older and I have kids and, I don't let that.
Do you think that maybe because we were brought up to believe that mental illness or mental health wasn't really a real thing and there's no such thing as being depressed, no such thing as having so that we would just turn off, not actually realizing, okay, this is a state of depression, this is a state of whatever, severe anxiety. And I feel what's so amazing is you can take all of that, and what you're saying that you do, you took all of that and instead of making it into a routine, you just made focusing on mental health a priority. It's not even
I put that energy into
it's a lifestyle
the gym.
At this point.
Exactly. That's how now I look at it. it's a lifestyle. It's a job. It's part of my routine.
No, I love that you call it therapy. Like that's
it is therapy.
That's so
it
like
is my therapy.
powerful,
it is my therapy
again.
when I'm sad, when I'm stressed, when I'm angry, when I'm happy, when I'm like, it's my therapy for everything.
I love that.
Like, I never leave the gym after a workout. Like,
It's funny. The only time I would leave the gym like that, like, is if I had a bad workout or if I didn't sweat enough or I didn't, like, there's that one.
Yeah, I would be like, oh man, like I didn't sweat enough.
Yeah, let's go do stairs.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like it wasn't hard enough because we just like, we like intense.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's why we do CrossFit. That's why I do CrossFit.
Like, definitely relate.
The harder, the more challenging it is, the more different it is what gets me, like what hooks me and what gets me addicted to that. And I've tried like so many classes, how they have like classes, yoga and spin. And I used to do spin a lot. Spin was fun.
Spin is the biking. That's hard.
Yeah, it's nice. It's challenging. It's hard and
sweaty. It's fun.
It was a routine for me too. But then I tried CrossFit. That was the end. That was the end for me.
That was it for her.
Yeah.
That was it for her.
And then I brought you along.
Yeah, and I love it. I really do. It's so fun.
It is.
It's so fun. I love, like you said, unlocking new challenges.
Exactly.
Seeing how far your body can go.
Yeah. And it's so powerful. Like I see it on a girl as I see it sexy. Before I was afraid that I would get like bulky.
Oh God, I feel like sometimes
I do feel like it. Like
big.
The arms are getting a little, the shoulders are getting a little
chiseled.
But no, it's.
I know.
I love it.
I love it too. It's as if literally, like the ice sculpture, and how they're like,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
As if like that's how I want to be an ice sculpture baby.
Exactly. Especially after having 2 kids.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's a statement, boy.
I would have never thought that I would have abs after 2 kids. No, that was not when I used to think about getting pregnant and I'm seeing, and I didn't think that my body could go back or that's it. My stomach is going to stretch out. I'm going to need surgery. I'm going to need a tummy tuck because that's what you hear. That's what you know.
Right.
Like, mommy makeover. And no, I don't want to do that. So, but the body is something amazing.
Oh yeah.
Us mothers are
superhero.
We create life and
snap back into
it, and but
just move on
because we've been also so into fitness in our life, muscle memory and the snapback.
So what other fitness recent, let's not go all the way back, recent, like after moving to Dubai, what other fitness things have you gotten into other than CrossFit?
So when I got to Dubai, obviously I wanted to continue my love of football, because I played it all my life in Canada, and coming to Dubai, 10 years ago, it was still a little bit like, I was new to the country and I didn't know, is it conservative? Like, do girls play football here? And I searched and stuff. And then I found like a team, like a girls team, and I joined and continued my thing for football. But I stuck to it for like a year.
Oh, wow.
It was a proper team.
Okay.
I forgot what it was called, but it was a proper team. And we played against other women and stuff. But the problem with my thing with football was my knee injury. So I didn't get to really do it fully as I wanted to. But then COVID came around and stuck at home. And I started TikTok. And in the beginning it was more of doing whatever just to keep busy and not be bored in the house.
Bored in the house.
What was that COVID song?
Yeah.
Bored in the house.
Yeah.
Something like, what I'm talking about. Yes. So eventually when things started opening up, I posted a video. I don't remember which video, but it was about football.
Okay.
Like me doing something with playing football. And I got a lot of engagement and a lot of new followers, and the video blew up.
Nice.
But it blew up for the wrong reasons.
Okay.
the most of the comments,
Oh, no.
most of the comments were like, شلون بنية تلعب كرة القدم? Like, how are you a girl playing football? Like, you know,
So
in the Arab
annoying.
world, in the, I guess, not the Arab world, but I guess certain countries that the mentality is still backwards.
Girls shouldn't be
It's
doing
like,
these things.
what?
It's
You're
I
playing
am.
football in Dubai,
Yeah.
you know? It's just, it wasn't,
Make it make sense.
make it make sense for them. Yeah. Like, what do you mean? Like,
What are you
so
living
then
under a
I
rock?
took that as, you know what? Yes. Why not? Why not? Girls can play football and they can do it better than men.
For sure.
They can do it better than men.
100%.
I have videos.
Yeah, girl.
I have videos of me, you know?
Yes.
So then my videos, you know, I started taking that negativity and turning it into a positive by like, you know, encouraging, empowering
Yes.
Arab women
Hell yeah.
to go to the gym, to play football, do what you like. You know, it's fitness. You're working on your body.
There's no shame in it.
There's no shame.
Yeah,
like exercise is medicine to your body.
Yeah, I don't understand that
You know?
mentality.
Yeah.
Girl, you sit down and men do.
Yeah, like we're in 2025. So I was like, you know what? No,
well
let's
done.
change this. So then I started collaborating with other like football creators around Dubai. And our videos just blew up. And it blew up. And then I got...
so you're like, khalas, let me just stick to this football content.
Yeah, so
Smart.
I just stuck to football and kept doing it. And, I collaborated and stuff. And then my videos just kept going viral and viral. Because then I started collaborating with also like other, like guys that also like were football creators.
Okay, nice.
You know, because they're very big in the football scene and social media here in Dubai. So I'm like, all right, let's collaborate. That's what you do in social media. And the videos were just going viral. Like I think the most viral video I have is like 9.2 million views.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, and the comments were always like, you know, a lot of them were positive, obviously, and then a lot were like talking about like girls and blah, blah, blah. And there was a lot of girls like saying like, oh, I wish I can play football. Like girls that were living in Iraq.
Oh, I love that.
I would see it and, you know, I would click on their profile. هم من العراق. And they're like, oh, يا ريت لو يعني أنا أقدر ألعب كرة. Like, where do you play? Is it only girls? So it was nice. I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep doing this.
I love that. Yeah, definitely. There's girls out there looking at you and you're motivating them to get out and do things that girls shouldn't do. I love that.
Yeah. So then, like, I had this big opportunity that came to me where I was offered to play in Qatar for the Influencer Cup. This was before the year or like few months before the World Cup.
Okay, nice.
So it was basically...
It's like the hype before
the World Cup. Exactly. And they basically reached out to a bunch of football content creators from all over the world, from like America, from Latin America, from Asia, Africa, Middle East. And they reached out to me. And I was
huge,
like,
buddy.
I didn't believe it. I was shocked of the offer because it was like, you know, we want to fly you out to Qatar, business class, all expenses paid for a week, where you're going to play
on the field. Yeah, I want to finish the story for her. I know.
Okay,
yeah,
on the stadium where Ronaldo and Messi and like Neymar and all these big players are gonna play.
That's huge.
That's huge, especially like growing up loving
football. Life was
and
football.
Playing, like my life was football. Wow. So when they reached out to me and they're like, we want you to represent Team Middle East as the only female, female player to represent Middle East. And I was just like, what? Excuse me? Me? Like me?
I love that.
So it was,
and how was it?
It was the best experience I have. It was the best experience I think I have ever done this far. So they flew me out, me and my husband. He came with me. I was allowed to bring a +1 as well. So they flew us out business class. Like, oh my God, the experience, the way they treated you, like you literally, like I felt like a celebrity. I felt like a celebrity.
Girl, you are a celebrity. What are you talking about?
I felt like I was like, wow, like they like my skills, like they were interested in me. So they flew us out. We got to the hotel. The flight was amazing, although it was like 30 minutes. But I enjoyed that business
to Qatar,
class.
that's
Actually,
right.
no, sorry, business class. What am I talking
First
about?
class, baby
it was
girl.
first class. It was first class seats, and I am gonna insert.
Yes.
I am going to insert.
Hell yes.
The highlight of my.
Okay.
Do I have? See, this is my problem with my phone. I need to I delete a lot.
Yeah, for the storage.
But I will
purposes.
find it. I have it.
And she will insert
and
it.
I will insert the
Yes.
highlights that I experienced.
Yes.
So anyways, we got to our hotel, okay, and they, you know how when you like see social media influencers and they have these trips where they fly them, like, you know, companies fly them out, brands fly them out, and they get to their hotel and they're like
everything
filled
there,
with their
yeah.
like gifts and brands. So I got to the hotel and I had like the bed full of gifts.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was like so nice to like, it was kind of like
nice.
finally in my like content
Mama,
creation.
I made it.
Yeah, Mama, I made it.
Yeah,
and then it was also like, Baba, I made it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I hope you're proud of me because finally football paid off.
Seriously.
You
Mu
know?
bas hanjala.
Mu bas hanjala. And it's not just for al-awlad.
Exactly.
Okay? It paid off.
Well
so
done.
thank
So
you very
proud of
much
you.
for believing in me. So on the bed, okay, my kit was there with my number, my name, and it said like Influencer Cup, Qatar. I got a bag and I picked number 17, but I didn't get that number because obviously it was taken. But did you know that that was Ronaldo's number?
Old number back
in the day. So that was always my number. So yeah, the gifts were just like things about the World Cup, calendars and like little cool water bottles and power banks and socks and everything, like so many other things. And I have like, they gave me like this chess board of like the World Cup.
Cool.
It was very nice.
Very cool.
So yeah, no, it was an amazing experience. And the people I met, the legends I met, the legends I played with.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Like Tim Cahill from Australia, Cafu, Brazil. Yunus Mahmoud was supposed to be there as our mentor, as our coach.
No way.
I was so excited.
Wow.
I was like, wow. On top of me flying to Qatar.
My Iraqi idol.
Yunus Mahmoud رح يصير الcoach مالتي. Like I grew up watching him play. So when I seen that on the paper as Yunus Mahmoud, our coach, I was like, no, like this is what dreams are made of, you know?
That.
Like, yeah.
Amazing. What an amazing experience to have. Look at the odds.
I know.
Coming to Dubai, not knowing any teams, nobody, and then you fall.
And like,
I swear things happen for a crazy reason. Like if COVID didn't happen, you wouldn't have ever gotten into having the free time and TikToks and this and getting into the
Exactly, because my life is so busy. There's like, even now, like it's so hard to stay consistent, you know? Work, gym, kids, family.
That's crazy. That's so cool.
But yeah, it was an experience.
Would you do it again?
I would do it again. Please send me again. I will come.
Please.
And but basically, and my plus one, come too. So basically, the whole point of the trip was to basically advertise and show people what they're going to for FIFA, what they're going to experience, where they're going to go, like, you know, just get them excited to come to Qatar because, you know, as well as it's like an Arab country. It's a little bit different.
That year, FIFA was I think that was the best FIFA game when Morocco was in the finals and everything. Oh my God.
That was the best because Morocco.
Yeah, we were cheering.
We were all Moroccan.
Of course. Oh, I just got chills.
Right?
Yeah, I loved it.
We were all Maghrebiyin at the World Cup.
No, that was fun. Like, Muslim country in the finals
was something huge for us. But yeah, so then we started like they took us everywhere to like the famous places, the desert experiences. Like we experienced Qatar in and out. Like
fun. That's
amazing.
life.
Just
that's
fun.
so fun. That's
fun and football.
Memories, man. Experiences. So important.
Yeah. So, like, I am so grateful I did start social media and TikTok because it gave me so many opportunities. So many opportunities.
It's funny. After that, I feel like I just seen your like fitness journey just like skyrocket. You started doing marathons. This girl she's a runner, she's a track star.
Listen, I wanted to try new things.
She was doing marathons. That's
I
like
did a
white people
marathon.
should.
Also, because Adidas
Yeah.
reached out to me, and is it Adidas or Adidas? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, they reached out to me and I did the marathon.
Back out.
Sponsored by them.
Well done.
But yeah, so like I've always been like, you know.
No, that's really good. That's so important, guys. Like, I don't know how to stress it enough. Like, fitness is life. Like for everyone. It's for everyone.
But
all shapes, all sizes, all colors. Like it doesn't discriminate.
It doesn't.
It's just you and the iron and the sweat and the music and
lifting that bar.
Yeah. And
it's
like
powerful.
You know when you just like lift and then you're just like, whoa. Like,
I know.
I don't know.
Or when you squat and you're like,
yeah.
And then I record myself and I look like I watch the video back and I'm like, shit. Wow.
Yeah.
You did that. Like you lifted that.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
However, it does scare me that the workouts we do scares me. And I will show you a video in a second of what I was telling you last time.
Oh God, please don't.
So CrossFit, we love it so much. I don't think I can, like I love it. I'm addicted to it.
Yeah,
I love CrossFit.
for sure.
However, my Monty and his brother were like telling me how, CrossFit is a new sport. It's a new sport. It, it was maybe like 20, 25 years ago that started. So, and yeah, they're saying how it's a dangerous sport because of the movements and the way you're like lifting the bar and whatever, your spine and your knees and your hips.
Oh gosh.
And all that stuff, right? And it did make sense to me because I do feel sometimes like I'm like, like the way I am,
Yeah.
Like I didn't think my body can go like that.
Or you get like sore in places that you're like, oh, like, is this normal?
Exactly. Like, you have to make sure you're doing it with pulling the right muscle.
The right gear, the brace, the belts.
Yeah. You see how like there's people that do CrossFit that are geared out. Like they're wearing the belts and the kneecaps and,
things.
Yeah, because it is dangerous. So what they were saying is because it's such a new sport, it's not as, it hasn't been around for years and years and years. Like back in the day, it's never been around.
Okay.
So now the ones who started CrossFit are now older and they're, they're getting older. So the problems in their body is starting to show. And, they did a study. Doctors did a study to see CrossFit affecting, people. And most of them were the same injuries. It was like hip injuries,
hips,
knees, hip replacements, knees, discs, pulled back. Yeah.
That's scary, bro.
And I've hurt myself before doing CrossFit many times. So yeah, like I do understand it.
Knee is everywhere. Knee is everywhere.
I hurt my knee from football.
Yeah.
Knee,
I feel like is definitely sports related. Obviously, it affects the gym, but I feel like that's the fundamental.
Definitely.
But yeah, one little poop and then
one little poop. And can I show you one little poop?
Show me.
So I follow this girl. I'm sure you have seen her. I will pronounce her name. She is a professional power lifter.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my days.
Did I send it to you? Hold on,
No, I would have remembered.
No, hold on, let me search her.
Okay.
So she's a professional power lifter from Italy.
Okay.
Okay. Her name is Gil.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Gilia Miserandino.
Oh.
Okay. She is a weightlifter from Italy. And just watch this video,
Is it
please.
messed up? Please.
It's messed up.
It happened to her? Is she okay?
It happened to no. She hurt her knee.
Oh
She
no.
hurt her knee, and it's so,
Haram, what is she gonna do?
And she was training for a very big competition, like the day before.
Genuinely, I am so sorry.
And
that's tough, bro. That's tough.
Exactly. Because as she said, and I've said this before, the hardest part about being a gym girl is getting injured.
Okay, show me.
Okay.
Ugh.
See this one. Swipe through it. You've seen her.
Oh no, the caption says the hardest part with a heartbreak.
She was doing snatches.
Okay.
Oh gosh, it makes me cringe. Right? I know. This is what I mean. Right? It's so, it's the knee. It's the knee.
Oh, the way it went in like that.
The way it just went.
That's scary, bro.
It's scary. That's why sometimes I get a little bit discouraged to put more weight.
When I tell you to add more weights is because I want to see you improve, baby girl.
But then I get discouraged and
scared. Do you know
scared.
what though? Do you know why? Then that's why they tell you keep your knees like outwards.
When you squat, keep your knees, push them outwards. But this one, it was going in and she just...
But bro, that's everywhere. Have you seen the...
I know.
Have you seen the basketball dude where his whole like shin like snaps in half?
You know what's scary? You know how sometimes when we're running and I tell you like, when we talk, we're like, why is her shin sore? Yeah, the body's scary.
I mean, are you taking?
I am, but I'm
iron
not. I'm
and
taking
all the good stuff we're supposed to be taking.
This is my problem. This is my problem. And this is what I was telling Sarah. We were talking about fitness and food and vitamins and some. I have the fitness part down, but the food part, the supplements, I don't have. Like I know what to. I know
food.
What
I would
to
say
eat.
food. You got it. It's that's in your hands. You make the time to eat more.
Exactly, but that's what I mean.
But you can't. We've already went over this. It's so hard to eat. Because gym people, they eat. They eat.
But then also I'm so used to not
eating.
Like I am so used to doing this intermittent fasting that I eat at. And it's not like that I want to stick to it. Like it's not, I'm not religiously sticking to it. It's just, I don't know. I just don't get hungry especially when I'm working. Like when I'm at work, when I get busy, I don't get hungry.
I know. But one thing I'm obviously you notice too, because our whole For You pages is girls with some mayonnaise.
I know.
They just preach about eating in the morning. Eggs, avocados, acai bowl, Greek yogurts,
steak and eggs.
The steak and eggs for breakfast. Even people do
a little
at night. A little. Some just eat, but it needs to have like meaning in the food.
But it also
needs to be fiber. Like you can't be eating burgers and this and that.
Yeah, but it depends what you're trying to do.
No, but I even noticed I like junk. Like I like fast food. I love burgers. I love it.
See, I'm not too big on that, but
what I noticed, and obviously people are gonna be like, duh, is like that fat, it's not going in the places I want it to. It's going in like
yeah.
You know, like people would think that, okay, you're going to eat junk. Oh, that booty's going to be, but no, it's going to areas that I'm like, oh, like, or it's coming out with pimples or, you know, it comes out the wrong way. But when I'm eating strictly those things that we named, the oats, the granola, the yogurt, and it's going in the right places. And it's like, wow, like you're literally feeding your body. Like you're choosing the compartments where to put it and it looks good.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It also depends what you want to achieve in your body. Do you want more muscle, less fat?
Also, funny enough, even when you want to lose weight, you're meant to eat.
Exactly. And what you were saying, how it goes in those places. Yeah, like steak and eggs. Like it's going to
go right there.
But then you have to, there's also like what you want like, for example, you have legs day today.
Right.
You know, you did legs and glutes today. Go home and eat
heavy
carbs,
on the you go heavy on the protein.
You know what I mean? This is what I mean when I don't have it down, like
Gotcha.
to achieve the results that I want to achieve.
Right.
You know, I want muscle, but I want a flat tummy, but at the same time, I want to grow my glutes, but at the same time,
Yes.
what do I eat?
So
like,
a little,
do I choose abs or
the
over
downfall
glutes?
though about our CrossFit is sometimes it doesn't focus on all those things. Like,
Yeah,
that's the things. You got to put in the work
exactly.
after, you know? You missed out on abs all week. You best believe you got to go hit up abs or go do stairs after if you feel like, okay, we worked out legs, but it wasn't. Ugh.
But you know, the thing about abs is you don't need to train abs.
Okay, I disagree.
No, you don't need to. You can to get it more defined. But if you're working out and you're eating the way you're eating,
you're
gonna get the abs.
Sure.
I have the abs. I don't know.
I know. I see you. Popping out there.
Popping. Sometimes I count 8.
Wow.
Wallah, sometimes I count 8. Like I have to like suck in and like
like bend it over.
Yeah, but I sometimes and I touch. I'm like, ooh, 8.
Oh, that's amazing. That's such a good.
I'll send you the video. No, wallah, I have 8.
I want to see.
I want to send it to mom to show her. Like
she my sneaky link, y'all.
Show you my private stories.
I love it. Yeah, send me.
I will send you that video.
I want to see
because so
I love it. That's amazing.
Yeah, and that's what motivates me is the results. So fitness is everything.
Yeah.
Stick to it. Be consistent.
And honestly, if you guys have any questions, like under all this, like
I know,
we're
like,
ripped, you know.
We are.
We know what we're doing.
Go to our personal accounts and you can see our videos. But
fitness. I love it.
Consistency is key. If I have to say something about fitness is consistency is key. And I mean consistency. Discipline as well.
Yeah, you gotta be, you gotta know. You gotta know what you want.
If you want the results, put in the time.
And every gym rat needs a gym bestie.
Yeah.
So lock in.
Yes, thank God you're not pregnant anymore and you're my gym bestie. You started off as my gym bestie and I was like,
we were going like, every day.
She's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like,
I was working out while I was pregnant.
I know, but then you couldn't do what I was doing. And I was just like,
no.
But
I should have kept doing what you were doing, actually.
You should have.
I really should have.
You see that pregnant girl in the gym?
So
you see how cute?
They're all so cute.
Or the other new one that's been joining.
Yes.
With her little belly and she's lifting.
She's just going at her own pace.
Yeah. No, and she's putting, sometimes she's using the bar. Sometimes it's just,
No, I love it. We are so strong. Women are strong. Fitness is amazing.
Yeah. It's for everyone. It's for the pregnant. It's for the big. It's for the skinny. It's for the old. It's for the young. Consistency is key.
Yeah.
So that's what we want to say about our fitness and journey
finally
and love.
got it out. We've recorded 3. We recorded 3 videos trying to talk about our fitness, and it never made it out. We put out some like questionnaires and polls on our Instagram to find out a little more about our followings and see how toxic y'all are.
And y'all are toxic.
Yeah, I thought I was toxic.
Toxic and crazy.
But I
some
made it
juicy.
Yeah, it made it really fun.
What was the first question?
And I just want to say thank you for airing out all your
Thank you for trusting us. This is a safe space. It's going to be anonymous.
Yes. So the first one of the many questions we asked was, what's the pettiest reason you stopped talking to someone? And in brackets, is it still worth it? So we have our first responser, negative energy, which is fair enough.
Yeah. Next one, obsessed with his mom and mentioned her nonstop on the first date. A mama's boy.
Yeah, there's a whole... Please,
listen,
I don't even need to say anything.
We have a whole segment on Mama's Boys.
Yeah.
Listen, it's cute. It's to a certain degree.
Of course, it's cute. Because it's like, like a man shows his love.
His mom 100%.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, no. I love Mama's Boys, but there is a certain cutting the cord.
Saying, there's a whole show about it.
Yeah.
Like, I fell in love with the Mama's Boy or something, and it's like weird.
Yeah, no, some of them are crazy.
Yeah, because, no.
All right, next one.
That's a very valid reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, gosh. She burped so hard one time. I was like, nah, get me out of here. Barney Gumble. I don't know how to read those.
Ooh, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's bad. But
sometimes, like,
what if you can't control it? What if it's like an acid reflux?
Yeah. Did she say excuse me? Was she like embarrassed?
polite?
Haram.
Okay,
I was like,
keep going.
See if she like if it was like.
However, the question is, what was the pettiest reason? So that is quite petty.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay,
Yeah.
that is petty. That is very petty.
That's very
my
petty.
point.
You win.
That was petty. Okay.
He answered your point.
He answered the answer. Okay, sorry. Go on.
I love that.
All right, the next one. They never answer my phone calls or messages right away, and I know they are on their phone 24/7. Heavy on this.
Yeah.
Heavy on. That is my pet peeve.
Yeah.
That is my pet peeve.
Say it a little louder.
That is my pet peeve.
Fair enough. If you know your person, your man's, your girl, your wife, your husband has their phone in their hand 24/7 and I'm shooting you a text or I'm calling you,
no, Rashid hello is when it says online. It's like,
no, that's
online
petty.
And then gets off. It's like,
like I know you see me, see you.
Hello, caps lock, hello.
Yeah. No, that's not really petty, but I agree.
No, yeah, that's not petty. That's serious.
That's serious. I agree. That's messed up.
Serious.
That's games, boy.
No.
Okay, let's do one more. My ex posted a photo on Insta that she did not share with me before. That's petty.
That is petty. However, what was the picture?
What was the picture?
If it was like, and then it depends on the guy. Like maybe, you're with a Arab Muslim.
Yes.
Maybe he's a little conservative. He doesn't want his woman to be flaunting everything on social media.
True.
So I would agree if it was like freaking
a bikini,
picture. Like a baddie bikini pic. Okay.
True.
But then he did say petty. It could have been
exactly.
Could have been just a normal picture and he just wanted to confirm.
Start some ish.
That's crazy. That's toxic. That's petty.
Right? All right. What's something you forgave but never forgot?
There's a little bit more.
Oh, is there?
I have some funny ones.
Oh, okay, keep going.
Stupid.
Sorry. Oh no, keep going.
No, they're so like weird. Okay. There's another one. She clapped when the plane landed.
Oh no.
I ghosted her mid-vacation. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, that's juicy. Yeah, keep going.
He made me split a $7 bill and I paid $3.50 and blocked him. $7. He definitely wasn't Arabic.
Oh my God.
Because that would never happen.
No, that's some Jewish shit right there.
What? Oops.
What did I say? Okay. I'm going to leave that in. Dan, don't edit that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
She wore socks with flip-flops. I do that. I do that all the time.
Flip-flops? With the thing in your toe?
Listen, I wear socks with Yeezy slides.
That's different. That's a
as
style.
I'm going to the gym or all the time.
Flip-flops? No, flip-flops, that's weird.
This one. No, flip like the thong.
The thong.
Okay, yeah, ew.
Yeah, that's like Walmart.
Ew. No,
that's like going to Walmart.
Yeah, I would.
People are gonna be like, "What's wrong with Walmart?"
The pettiest one, the last one. I'll read the last one. He texted Kay after I poured my heart out. I deleted his number instantly.
Oh,
100%.
Oh, that hit deep.
If you're writing like an essay
of how you're
feeling, you're pouring your heart out,
and it probably took you so much like encouragement to
get those
words out.
And then you sent it and you're like waiting there for the text and you're nervous.
And he writes K?
And then he writes K.
Best believe.
He writes K, not even okay.
Just a K?
Yeah.
Your mama ain't raised you, boy.
No, that hurts.
Yeah, that's messed up.
That would make me go psycho. Okay, what was our next
the next question?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What's the most dramatic exit you've made from a group chat, job, or a friendship?
Ooh, I'll put mine in there too.
Have you made a dramatic exit before?
I make a lot of dramatic exits.
I'm very dramatic too on group chats.
Ooh, on group chats, I'm so dramatic.
And then there's some that you just can't leave. Okay, let's hear what the people.
Okay, what the people say.
What the people say.
What the people talk.
I showed my friends a nice spot for a jet ski one day. They went without me. I left the group.
100%.
Yeah, that's valid.
Okay, I have one. I left the group chat after they planned a dinner without me. In the group chat.
Oh. Ooh.
5 minutes left in the group chat.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's
in
shady.
the group chat, you're going to plan it and
that's so shady.
Yeah. Hold on. I left the group chat after they planned a dinner without me in the group chat. So you were already in the group chat while they planned the dinner. Are you not already? I don't know. That one was a little bit confusing.
Weird.
Yeah. You read the next one.
Telling my ex BFF she's toxic and weird over the last phone call with her before blocking her. Yeah, that's dramatic.
That is dramatic.
Telling my ex BFF she's toxic and weird over the last phone call with her before blocking her. I've been there before.
Oh, I've been there before.
Yeah, I've been there. I had to read that again.
Yeah. Like, who are we talking about?
Are we talking about the same person? Does her name start with the letter?
Shh. Zena. This is the next one. I stood up in the middle of a staff meeting, said this is giving very much circus, and walked out.
Wow.
To have the courage to walk out in a job that you
in any life situation,
or like where you got disrespected in a job, and just to do that statement
and not be afraid of like the repercussions.
Yeah, that's
tough.
That is dramatic, and I love it.
I love that. Here for it. I'm here for it. Okay, here. What's a toxic habit you used to have or still do just a little?
Can I do mine first?
Yeah.
Can I do me?
Yeah, do
toxic
you.
Habit?
What's your toxic habit? Go on.
No, I'm not gonna.
No, do it.
My toxic habit that I still do?
Yeah. Come on, say it with your chest.
I'm just trying to like
find the right
words to say without sounding too toxic.
It's okay. It's a safe space.
I would say my toxic trait is when me and my husband are in a argument or in a fight, my ego is just too strong to be the first to talk, or especially if I wasn't in the wrong. If he was in the wrong,
right?
I would never write first or talk first or come to you. Like, no, you did me wrong.
You better come to me.
You best believe I'm waiting for that apology. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So what I would do in those situations most of the time, I would just to get him to like, riled up.
Yeah.
I would just leave the house, go for a little drive. Nothing, just like around the block.
Yeah,
or like,
not much has changed with you.
You
always stay close to home.
Exactly. Not respond to nobody. Not respond to you. Yeah, my friends.
I know.
Let him trip out a little bit.
Yeah. She lets us know. And then disappears.
And I was,
It's that Leo, baby.
Just so like
spicy.
He starts to message and call, and I'm just like, so you do care.
But you know what? That like, sure, you want to call it toxic, I guess. But I find that still like you're still showing like love, and
it's just my like little pettiness. Like,
yeah, but you have to.
Like, I'm still a little kid.
Yeah, no, I feel like you have to disagree with me all you want.
Sorry to me.
Yeah,
but sometimes even if you say come say sorry, I wouldn't accept it. I still want to be. I still need to get the toxic. Yeah. Anyways, read it out.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Okay, what's a toxic habit you used to have or still do just a little? Turn my phone on airplane mode when he's out with his friends for a couple hours. Stir the pot with family drama. Add more fuel to the fire. I keep telling everyone, including wife, that one day I'll go on a date with Kendall Jenner. Okay, what's something, we'll end on this one. What's something random that immediately gives you the ick? Because that's like the word of the year.
Of the year?
Yeah, the ick. Ick. Icky, icky.
Okay.
What gives you...
Can you start with what immediately gives you the ick?
What immediately gives me the ick?
Yeah, the
You
ick.
want to know what gives me the ick?
What gives you the ick?
Let me tell you what gives me the ick. Chewing with your loud mouth.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Ugh.
That's an ick. You know what gives me the ick?
I can't.
You know what gives me the ick?
What?
Ugly shoes. I cannot stand.
know.
I can't. Like when someone
I
walks
can
into
keep
the
going.
room.
Yeah.
I have.
Do you want to know what another ick is?
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off. When
No.
you walk into the room, what?
No. When someone walks into the room, before I look up, I look at the shoes and I'm just like, the fuck?
Really? You had all day
Yeah,
to choose that?
Ick.
Another ick I have is when I see, I don't know why, it's usually older men, Arab men with the long pinky.
Oh god.
And I wonder, like, is it for, like, you know,
Other reasons?
But it's still
It's so
icky.
dirty.
Like, it's so.
You know what gives me another ick? When men sit like this. I cannot.
Where'd you put it?
I can't.
Yeah, so many questions.
When a grown men take notes. When you're sitting like this.
Okay, you want to know another ick? You want to know another
Can we read the
ick?
people's icks?
This isn't time for us right now. Sorry.
I have
that's
a
so
list.
funny. The first one I opened, long nails. Yeah.
Wow. Ew. Yeah.
I agree, baby girl. I
Bad
agree.
hygiene. Keep go on.
A man singing in a serious tone.
Oh, bad breath.
I mean, what if he's good?
I'm like kept putting my
adding-
eggs anyways.
What if he's a good singer though? People that don't know when to shut up and yap unnecessarily.
I say this one because I just imagined it.
What? Yeah, say it.
Why do people come up with these when they chase a ping pong ball and it rolls just out of reach like 5 times? And he's just chasing it. Probably like a child.
So
like on the...
funny. Oh.
Okay, that's the new ick unlocked.
This is hilarious when they use Google Maps. Like, you ain't man enough to know where you're going.
I use Google Maps. I use Google Maps within my area.
Yeah.
But for women, it's different. Okay,
Yeah,
that's cute.
we're talking about men, I think.
Okay.
'Cause that was a female that said it. Yeah. Men wearing skinny jeans.
Oh, please say it louder.
Can we leave that
Can
in
we please say this, guys?
18, 17?
Can we stop and say skinny jeans is not it?
Let's just
cut it
stop
out.
the skinny jeans.
Stop.
It ain't cute. It ain't manly.
No. Ooh.
And the minute you do the transformation from skinny to flare,
wow.
woo!
Yeah, you leveled
You
up.
a whole new man.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, there's one.
Okay, so we're okay.
Seeing them struggle to parallel park for like 10 minutes with the wheel fully turned.
It doesn't end there. That's
Okay,
so
go on.
funny. No, that's
No,
it for the
I have a little
toxic.
bit.
Yeah, go on.
When they confidently sing the wrong lyrics and don't even realize it.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I can keep continuing my icks.
yeah, I know. I can keep going too, but
One last ick for me. When a guy
Ugh.
spits, I cannot. It doesn't only give me the ick, it makes me sick. Like I cringe, like it hurts.
Yeah, like you hear it from like a
I wanna
mile
throw
away.
up.
Ew.
Like it's more than an ick. Like don't spit. Don't do that noise and just spit. Oh.
Okay, my last ick to just finish this off.
Yeah.
Is when people are rude to like lesser people than them.
Okay,
like I
no,
like
that's-
immediate ick. Like I'm just like ew.
When people are shouting in a restaurant to a waiter.
Wow. And the waiter's just like
haram, not his fault sometimes. And sometimes, okay, it could be, but just to like have that tone and you're yelling.
no, and the fact that you have the confidence and the
To put a person down
that's already
in front
lesser
of
than
other
you.
people.
Woo.
Oh, I can keep going.
Yeah,
This
should
could
we
be a
just keep going?
whole
Oh, this is a
damn
whole-
segment
yeah, a whole-
of icks.
A whole episode of just called icks.
Ick. Yeah.
We'll bring like a bunch of girls in and we'll just sit here.
Another ick when they have the body
odor. Yeah, body odor is tough.
Oh.
And there's
And
guys.
not when, listen, sometimes, okay, you know, we're all human, natural, whatever. You're in the gym, you're sweating, cool. But I mean all the time.
Yeah.
All
And
that, like, do you not
bad, like bad.
like to the point where it's
Like it hits you. You're just like, what?
because most of the times maybe they don't wash that shirt and it's just
And they just keep wearing their favorite shirt.
And then it just keeps accumulating and then it's that like stingy, like that's
I know, and us, we're just like,
oh my God, all the time in the gym.
Like you just start seeing everyone like smelling themselves.
There's like body odor and there's like, okay, he just had a workout type, you know? Oh my God, there's times where you get headaches from it. Okay, that's I don't know if those are icks or
No, that's an ick.
Yeah.
Well, that's hygiene. Like you would hope that, but hey, no, that's an ick. That was cool. We're gonna keep.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep adding more questions here and there.
That was funny. I
feel like it's a cool way to like connect with our followers.
Talk to you guys and engage. Yeah, that was
nice. Get to know you guys. You guys get to know us.
And don't hold back because it's anonymous. Like, قلونا كل شي وكل شي. Okay?
We're here for the tea.
We're here for the hachi.
Ew,
the hachi with us. We're here for it. So
I love it.
Yeah, this was fun. Yeah. It's always fun.
No, today was fun.
Today was good.
Today was good. I think we figured it out.
Last time too. Oh, remember? We're like, this is the episode. This was
We left the studio.
So confident.
Oh, wow. Like to the point where I think like I wanted to cry because I felt bad for us.
I know. And then even Monty was just like, what are you talking about? It's bad. Zena was saying it was her favorite episode. I'm like, I don't know what was in the air, but that was the worst.
Yeah, that's bad. No.
But listen, that's why we're doing it.
Exactly.
We're new to this. We're learning.
Just going to keep trying.
We're listening to our feedback from our friends and from our followers.
And from the haters.
And from the haters. We see you. We take your consideration and your comments.
Yeah,
we do.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we just shove it.
Yeah. But then some of the other hate comments, you can just أكو 4 حيطان.
Yeah. أخذوا راسكم.
And they're scrolling. إذا ما يعجبكم العجب
أخذوا راسكم وطقوها
أو scroll يعني ما حد
I like the first option better.
Yeah. 4 حيطان.
طقوا روحي بحديد.
Yeah, what was that? طق راسك ب1000 حايط or something.
100 حايط,
100 حايط. طق راسك ب100 حايط. Nobody's forcing you to watch.
Exactly. But you want to.
But you watching. But look, you watching. You
We're on that Leo Skippy vibe.
I love Leo Skippy.
If you don't know who Leo Skippy is, you living under a rock.
TikTok Leo Skippy. He is the
idol.
Yeah. Heidi, Ushkamdarno. Oh,
yeah.
I love that song.
I love him.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. That was fun. We're going to wrap it up here.
Let's do it.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of Hachi with Us.
Yes. And shout out to all you guys.
Thank you for our new followers. Inshallah يعجبكم الأشياء الحكي اللي بدنا نقدمه لكم.
اوف
وإن شاء الله in the future podcast راح نحاول نحكي عراقي. We will try our best to speak in Iraqi.
What she said.
Yeah. أو نص
أحب النص.
Same, like, you know.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't.
Me speak no English. 50% English, 50%. You know that TikTok trend?
I am sorry. I know speaking. I am sorry. I know speaking
English.
Very much. But
I speak English 50-50. Exactly. بس بالعربي.
Yeah.
فإن شاء الله نقدمكم إن شاء الله راح نقدم in the future more Iraqi حكي.
So then we can, like, you know, focus on everybody. Yeah.
لأنه at the end of the day, our podcast is called Hachi with Us.
And we are Iraqi, okay? And we're proud.
Hachi with Us.
Yeah.
المهم, shukran. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And
please
stay tuned.
Go like, subscribe, comment, follow,
share.
Do it all.
In the group chats, through your friends, repost. Thank you so much. We love you guys. And we're excited for the next episode. Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Should we say what's up to the people?
These things are bloopers. Little
Dan.
This is a blooper.
Dan the man. Don't edit this out.
I have to pee from that stupid bathroom with flying cockroaches. Go in it?
I dare you. We open the bathroom and there's cockroaches flying
at us.
Oh my God.
This is the end of the segment, Daniel. I like it.
overstimulated. The word of the day. Yeah, like
Basraween. Basraween.
Yeah, Basraween.
Like, how do we say both of us are Basrawi?
Basraween.
Is it?
I don't know. Do we connect?
Is there like a plural form?
No, I
like
think that's just.
احنا بصراويين.
Oh, relationships.
Okay, why would you tell me to say it again? No, don't add this, Dan.
Okay,
Bye.
hold on. Okay, so